and gentlemen, I am your host, Knuckle J Moose, here once again to commentate all tonight's action here at LRW's Monday Night Munchies. The after show, the fallout, if you will, the climax of outcomes after our monthly pay-per-view yearly consequences. What do the rosters look like? What do these standings go? And who's still got some beef to settle? We're about to see if that's a possibility right now as Marcadia Stevenson takes on Baleska Winners in a one-fall contest here in the opener. So we hear the music playing. So we see the Tempest coming out here now. Trying to see what the outcome's going to be for the rest of the year at their yearly consequences here at LRW. Do know there's a lot of big things that happen tonight. We got a three-way contest tonight. We also got a few tag team matches as well, including also our main event for the evening, a turmoil match, possibly setting up for some big implications at this month's pay-per-view, Loving Destruction. Happy Black History Month, by the way, for those of you who may not recognize it. So we recognize Doe, who have done a lot for a lot of the community. And now making her way into the ring, the Lady Amazon herself. Southern Amazon making her way to the ring. Will we see a definitive end between her, this outrage between her and Marcadia Stevenson here tonight? Or will this be the next step in the journey between these two? Only time will tell this evening, but I, for one, am interested to see what's going to happen leading up to a lot of things that have come from the consequences of last week, of the end of the month. That yearly consequences. What is the scene going to look like now that we have not only a new Fast and Free champion, but a Done Did Good champion as well? Oh! Big boot by Baleska. She puts the heel into her mouth. That big kick. Stomping the knee. The left knee, apologies. And Marcadia Stevenson there now slugging away at those right hands, but Baleska fighting her off. And a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Also with the fact that we saw Spyri Venditti win herself a #1 contendership match at Loving Destruction against our current champion, Verona Gojcek. See what the outfall of that situation will be, along with what's happening with the Queen of the Realms division. And things going along as well with the tag team division. Baleska is going for a pin, only getting a 1 count there. Baleska now, Marcadia not backing out, and Baleska starting to trade hands with her. Both ladies swinging for the fences on each other. Trying to get an upper hand where they can. Continuous slaps and elbows and forth. Oh, speaking of an elbow. And a sit out by the Southern Amazon. Marcadia climbing back up in the corner, but got caught and set up in the corner a harsh way. Now Baleska, gets countered. An elbow shot, but there's an elbow return. And clubbing blow to the collarbone. As Valeska Winters feels the energy, that rage fire up inside her. She slams down. The Tempest onto the mat. Now stomping the back of the head. Trying to go for the pin here. Maybe all that combination confusion. But only for a 2. And now stomping away at her on the mat. Trying to flatten her out as best he can. Oh, misses the leg drop. Mercadia now taking advantage of the folly. The slate of the Lady Destroyer. Oh, kick to the belly. Oh, no. Eye of the Storm. DDT connects into this interesting pin. But only a 2. I believe if Mercadia was a little bit more serious. Pinfall tap there. Oh, no. Rocky Mountain left side. Into the fawn. But only 2. And Valeska feeding off the energy of the live crowd. Throws her off the winner. Oh! Luann is pressed. And now letting gravity do all the work. The back of the head and spine. Well, Mercadia Stevenson's catching her with a clothesline. She got up and now trying to readjust her posture. Cracking that skull in an opposite direction. Valeska now throwing Mercadia back to the mat. Wait a minute. What is going on here? Whose music is that? It's Susan smashing! What the hell? Why did Susan Smashing come out here and attack the Lady Destroyer? Mercadia now wasting any time to take advantage, but oh, Valeska finally getting a reversal in. Was this a plan by Mercadia, or did Susan, oh my God! Or did Susan want to challenge Valeska next? For some strange reason. Valeska on the second rope. Oh, arch rope. Face falling DD, or Bulldog. Face drag Bulldog there. Missed the leg drop yet again. And now Mercadia throwing Valeska onto the mat. And now, raking at the eyes, pulling at the nose. It's Mercadia, Russian leg sweep. Into the pummel. Valeska getting back up quickly, but got caught. Oh, reverses. Throws Mercadia to the apron and then tosses her back in with sheer force. Valeska now setting up here. Oh! Southern hospitality. Into a 2. And now, power of Valeska Winters. Lifting and slamming Stevenson to the mat. Look at the back. All that damage she's been feeling from hitting the mat so hard for all these slams and stuff. She catches the leg. Mercadia Stevens catches the leg. Puts Valeska on the mat. Now stomping at the chin. Trying to make Valeska lose her cool too much to where she won't be able to win. Might be the strategy of the Tempest here. Hip toss. Landing harshly. Look at it. Stalking smack the whole time. Off the ropes. Oh! I believe Mercadia or Valeska moved out the way in time of that knee strike. There's the punch to the gut we know and love. Tossing her down harsh into a pin. 1, 2. Oh. 2 count only. But the Southern Amazon. Uh-oh. Picks her up. Uranagi. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Valeska winners picks up the win here. After the Uranagi slam to the mat. I'm more intrigued to figure out what's going on with this whole situation with Susan smashing. Was this an inside job situation? Or does Susan have beef that she wants to settle with the Lady Destroyer? Many times I thought it was over for Marcadia, but there's a reason why she is the fiercest tempest here in LRW. Able to withstand for only so long against a powerful force like Valeska Winners. Huge win tonight, though, either way, for the Lady Destroyer.
Lady Destroyer, Valeska Winter.
And more questions gained and answered already in the beginning of the episode. Up next, triple threat match in action tonight. The Dark Arthur Rihanna Hunter taking on Linda Suzuki and Marina Silverpink. Possibly one full implication, maybe a 3 ways to go. Have to wait to see until the announcer tells us.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, illustrious Linda Superstar Suzuki.
The superstar Linda Suzuki, former goddess of the world, out here tonight in this triple threat match. Possibly looking into who could be stepping up next after the outcome between our current goddess of the world, Gorana Goicek, and Spari Venditti in their match at the end of the month. Will this lead to implications of who could be the next #1 contender? Or are other things being planned that we just don't know about yet? Either way, tonight we're going to be seeing a lot of great action here this evening. And after a great showing in the Zoom match at Yearly Consequences,
And her opponents, first representing the Madness from New York, beautiful hideous Roxanne Hunter.
the Dark Author Rihanna Hunter, coming so close to earning that #1 contendership. After a lot of hard work, the boys upstairs have deemed it only right that she get another opportunity after all the hard work she put in that match. But will she be 100% here tonight after such a rest, a short time period of rest? Since the match Or was it enough stress to give her the power that she needs to write the story that is her inevitable title reign here at LRW? Two of the three pardon me. Stuck there. Two of the three participants here in the ring. As we await the third and final participant.
And from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Sweetness Maria Silva.
Marina Silverpink making her way into this triple threat match after a lot of hard work and a few other multi-person matches. Tonight, gaining an opportunity, a chance at an opportunity to do something big. We see all three ladies in the ring awaiting the sound of the bell. Here we go. Let's see if this is an elimination style or this is our normal style of Street Ace. Beautiful hip toss there by Linda Suzuki. Now Liana picking up where it's left off. And stalling. Oh, squatting down with it. Get a few reps in. Suplex. And rolls out the way of Silverpink, trying to take advantage of that double axe handle. Now throws Silverpink in the corner. Sets her up top. Oh! Set her up on top of the corner. And Suzuki coming up with a super kick to the back of the skull. And then pushing Silverpink off of the corner onto the floor there. Oh! Well, trying to set something up there, but Linda reversing. And ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder of these triple threat matches, there's no countouts and no disqualification, so weapons are legal. Silverpink with the sledgehammer. Trying to take out both ladies as quickly as possible, but Linda there with a little dirty boxing. Uh-oh. Rihanna with a full Nelson bomb. Or full Nelson slam. Apologies, she gets caught with a German suplex there. The only difficult thing about this match is multiple entries in it. Especially when they're all in the ring at the same time. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head. Like that. To make sure you don't get caught with something. As all three ladies are trying to do their best. German suplex by Rihanna. Turn the favor to Silverpink. She did earlier. Uh-oh. Northern Light suplex. Irons flush on the back. Suzuki's in the corner trying to get a breathers. Rihanna now stepping on the side of Silverpink. The side of this temple there. Oh, pop-up punch by Suzuki. 1, 2. Oh, not only a 1. Got the shoulder up before the 2 could happen. Silverpink on the apron, getting back in the ring now is Rihanna. Oh, ducked out of the way of that knee. And now tosses Silverpink in the ropes. Oh, but Silverpink catches her, drops the elbow on the arm. And a kick to the body. She gets caught. The fight's out of it. Now Silverpink focusing on Suzuki. Suzuki moved out the way in time. Selena now tosses. Oh, wait. Morena tossing Linda to the power. And oh, wow. Falling face buster. Oh, rough draft. Connects with a rough draft. 1, 2. Not done just yet. The Silverpink trying to get to Rihanna. Rihanna be able to move out the way most of those, except for that last one there, but now fighting out of this hold. And Linda returning the favor to Silverpink and also getting Rihanna a little bit more of it after getting hit with the rough draft there. Silverpink now, got caught chasing stars. And to the pin, 1, 2, just got the shoulder up at 2. But Kamengolini right between the eyes. Lands the knee strike. Rihanna looking to break up. There's an attempt here by Suzuki. Roll up. Stacked high pin. Suzuki breaking it up. Looks like this is normal triple threat rules. As Silverpink trying to get her feet up on the ropes, forgetting that Linda's right there. Ref not even taking the chance to count the pinfall there. No one thinking better of the wiser. The whole situation. Double knees to the back of the Dark Arthur. Moonsault from Hart's rope, but Rihanna rolled out the way and got caught. Linda got caught with a bat. She got caught with that falling dragon suplex, looks like. Maybe a German. Silverpink rollover TDT. She did catch the ref. Crossed the abdomen with that bat. And the combination from Suzuki. Striking combination lands. German suplex 1. Ripcord clothesline. And now stomping away the ribs and a forearm to the side of the jaw, but it's Silverpink. Paul Smackage driver. 2-0. Luckily Rihanna right there. Super kick. Linda kicking up. The up kick on the Hunter. Pop up knee to the belly. Kick to the back of the head. Realizing though, so Marina got back up. Mariana. Apologies. Time for a little John Woo. John Woo drop kick in the corner into a pin. And there is Ariana Hunter to break it up. Drop kick to Linda. Jawbreaker. An attempt to reverse the ability of Dark Arthur there. Going for the final chapter. But Suzuki breaking up with that sledgehammer, but got caught. Multiple moves just missing, but not this final chapter. And to the pin, 1, 2. I believe Marina Silverpink was outside getting a weapon. And Rihanna wisely hitting the final chapter, middle of the ring. And luckily for Rihanna Silverpink. Linda Suzuki with that dragon tail cutter, or a dragon tail slice. Puts down Silverpink, but she's focusing on Rihanna, who drops her down with a toe pick. Full capture, German suplex. But the running elbow. Sweet business by Mariana Silverpink, and now Silverpink looking to cause a little snake eyes. Leaping dropkick lands on the Suzuki. It's Mariana Silverpink trying to keep things in control. Catches Rihanna in the head with that back, going for the pin as Suzuki barely getting up, but only a 1 count. Fights off the attempt there. Running elbow, sweet business. Lands again. And now going after Rihanna. German release style. Sends the Dark Arthur to the edge of the ring, but gets up on the apron now. Dragon screw leg whip by Linda Suzuki. Now Linda getting caught. Northern Light suplex by Rihanna Hunter. Rihanna up on Hart's rope. Double axe handle across the stall. Oh, Silverpink headbutt to Hunter. And now dropping the knee. One of these ladies trying to find the opportune moment. Realized it was a better idea to go for the pin. 2. No, 2 count only. A little bit too much time trying to go for that weapon maybe. Now Hunter. Multiple kicks. Snapmare with the arm and a knee strike to the jaw. Silverpink though. Oh, frog splash. But due to Silverpink moving out the way, she missed it. And now picks her up, deadlift, power slam. Tilt-a-whirl deadlift power slam by Rihanna Hunter. Rihanna going up top. Double axe handle misses. Knee strike to Suzuki though. Lands flush. Rough draft on the Silverpink. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Rihanna Hunter picks up a decisive win here tonight against 2 fierce opponents tonight. Able to find a lapse in judgment and a clear moment in time to strike and execute the rough draft, leading into a publication of a win here tonight. There were many close calls throughout this whole match. The Doc Arthur has learned it right herself. What happens in the next chapter of this story? So we see here multiple times it came very close, but one of the other ladies breaking it up. Chasing the dragon's tail right there. But right here, using the advantage of Linda Suzuki rolling out of the ring, getting the win for. Well, here we go. After a strong defeat at Yearly Consequences, Furious Freeman now focusing his attention towards someone else. That someone else happens to be the inaugural Done Did Good champion, the Giant Unicorn, J. Cobb, here in one fall contest. I don't know what the heck Freeman is up to or why he's doing what he's doing. But Furious Freeman trying to get his foot in the door any way possible, I guess. Or maybe something else. It's hard to tell with this fella. But here tonight, taking on former Done Did Good champion, J. Cobb. Is Freeman mentally at 100% after the whole ending altercation at Yearly Consequences? After a bit of not seeing him in singles competition, the Big Ear of Corn makes his return to singles competition here tonight. Looking to get back on track. With his winning ways. And hoping to get into a title picture hunt very soon, it looks like. What will the Big Ear Corn plan for to happen in this match tonight? And what are his goals leading into the new year? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I expect a wonderful match here this evening. Freeman on one side, Big Eric Horn on the other. Here we go. Forearm to the chest, and Freeman already realizing I may have bit off more than I could chew as he gets tossed into the other corner. And now Jacob trying to help him remove all of his dumb ideas the roughest way possible. Big splash. But Freeman gets the knees up just in time, but it's not enough to do more damage than what he did. Also, a little bit more to pissing off the Big Ear Corn here. Now, kneeless as Jake Cobb tied up into the ropes. And now, big boot sends Jake Cobb to the floor. Freeman, though, wisely waiting. Jake could get up. Oh, went for a crossbody. But Jake Cobb moved out the way. And now continues to do damage. The furious Freeman on the floor. Jake Cobb now tossing Freeman back into the ring. Climbing over the ropes. Punch to the skull. Uh-oh, big clothesline. That big corn stalk of an arm. Clubbing the hell out of Freeman. And now stomping away. Oh, I think Freeman got busted open from something. A little bit of color on that skull. Getting hit with that splash, but now Freeman climbing up in the corner. Still not wanting to give up and call quits. It's Jake Cobb now trying to dig at that cut above the right eye. So it makes it harder for Freeman to get these moves off, but he's getting off that drop kick pretty well now. Pummeling away at Jake Cobb. Trying to set up something here. Knee strike. But the Big Ear Corn's back up. Off the ropes. Goes to pick him up, but got caught and all. Right hands to that open cut on the top of his skull. But reverses slipped on out to a sprawling reverse DDT. And now currently working on the rib cage. That forearm strike. Moonsault from Hart's rope into a pin. One. Only one. As the blood getting in the eyes gotta be a harsh thing to deal with. Trying to be able to focus on what you got to do in a match while that's happening. It looks like Freeman's doing okay for now, at least. Oh, went for the big punch in the gut. Got one in return. And a clubbing clothesline by the Big Ear Corn. Oh, tripped up. And now Freeman up top, waiting for Jake Cobb to get to his feet. Oh, single leg drop kick misses as Jake Cobb ducked out of the way of it. And now Freeman running into the ref. Possibly by accident. Jake Cobb now goes to work on all extremities. Uh-oh. Big Ear Corn looking for something here, maybe. But now Freeman fights out of it. Pump kick. Lance flush. 1, 2. Oh, rope break. Looks like the little retraining seminar we had for the refs came into work. The refs saw that rope break this time. Furious forearm misses. Got caught. And now, Uh-oh. Oh, no. Corn shucked. Corn shucker into play. And it's over. Took him for a long ride on that corn shucker. Getting in the victory. Freeman doing pretty well. Keeping his cool as best he did. And right here, I think the combination of just that cut above the eye and that misread of that drop kick earlier might have been the last little pieces in the missing armor. It's right there, missing that forearm punch. A furious punch there. Getting caught here with the corn shucker. Into the pin for 3.
Here is your winner, big time,
Jacob Cobb with a big win, with a win tonight here at Monday Night Munchies. Our next contest could do the Pizza Boy versus Jawan Tyler in a one-on-one match here this evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Blueprints, Cameron Wagner.
It's time to make a delivery of musical destruction as Kadu, the Pizza Boy, Kadu, makes his way to the ring, having a pretty even start to his return at LRW. Will tonight be the match that puts it into the winning ways and heads towards a possible title match in the future for them?
And his opponent from Des Moines, Iowa, weighing in at 218 pounds, Jawan Tyler.
Been a little bit since we've seen this young man descend upon the LRW faithful. But Jawan Tyler is here and looking to get back on track towards the opportunity that nearly slipped away from him last year. Wearing gold and black this time, trying to put out to the universes of the world that the next thing to go on him is a title from here at LRW. Be very intrigued to see what happens tonight, as someone who is growing to become somewhat of a stable, or trying to grow themselves to be a household name here at LRW, takes on someone who has earned a foothold in this company, and what it will lead to once the bell is rung and the dust is settled. But Jawan Tyler here tonight. Looking for that opportunity to shine once again. Canoe on one side, Joanne on the other. Ref, ring that bell. Here we go. Joanne coming out with a house of fire. Wheelbarrow DDT into a shooting star press. Bottom rope moonsault connects. And Joanne trying to get the crowd hyped. And now float over drop kick off the ropes. Canoe sends Wagner off the rope. Oh, Joanne cartwheeling away into a shotgun drop kick. Glad to see Joanne full of piss and vinegar. But Canoe now with a collar elbow tie up, but Joanne pushing Canoe in the corner. Both men cleanly break out of it. Going for a grab there. Caught Canoe though. Uh-oh. Poison Rana, no. Swept into a Hurricane Rana. Joanne trying to get the live crowd behind him. So that's the setup Canoe here for something. Decides to stun gun him. Bouncing him off that top rope. Now Joanne up top. Double stomp. Right to the pizza sauce. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh. 2 count only. Now Joanne drop kick to the right between the shoulder blades there. Canoe though taking the opportunity. Joanne hamming it up to the crowd a little bit to climb in the corner. Joanne trying to set him up for something there, but Canoe gets out of it. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. By Canoe. Bottom rope moonsault lands into the pin. 1. Only 1 count so far. Now stomping at the, I believe, left arm of Joanne Tyler there. It's Canoe. Twisting around the arm, but wait, Joanne fighting out of it. Oh, code breaker. Now Canoe getting groggy back up to his feet. Joanne scooping a slam into the ring, into a pin. No fanfare on that one, but no, not even a 1. Canoe gets the shoulder up as quickly as possible. Oh, got caught. Thrown over that AA. That fireman's carry. Ducks under. Snap German suplex. Off the rebound for the pizza boy. And now alley-oop bound. Out of the corner. On to Joanne Tyler. Canoe now looking here. Oh, twist around. Jesus, pizza driver. And now going up top. Pizza ball. Lands it flush. But only for 2. Bottom of moonsault misses. As the crowd standing on their feet for what they're seeing here tonight. It's both Joanne and Canoe fighting the corner. Canoe fighting out of it finally. Joanne though, forearm to the back. And another. Tosses Canoe into the ropes. Canoe now bounces off, gets caught. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Joanne Tyler. Oh, went for something there. Got caught. Sprawling DDT yet again. Sprawling reverse DDT. By Canoe now. Trying to get his head, help Joanne get his head on straight. And all the rollings possible. Ooh, kick to the spine. On that one. Oh, blocks the attempt by Canoe, kicks the knee. Uh-oh. Lamar, he's strong. Jawan Tyler putting himself against the ropes so Canoe can't grab him. But only for a one. Got caught with that clothesline. And another though, as Jawan looks to bring it right on back into his own control. Oh, but got caught with an up kick. Canoe going for a hurricanrana. Jawan ducking under it. From behind now, Jawan putting Canoe into a neutral corner. Setting him up off the ropes. Wait a minute. Oh! 5K elbow. 2.7. Got that shoulder up. But Jawan, why learning since being here for a year? Well, nearly a year. Oh, drop, springboard drop kick connects. For Canoe. Jawan ducks out of the way, now kicking at the thigh of the pizza boy. Oh, Jawan the world! Took a little trip and got all the way there, but doesn't go for the pin. So he's trying to move Canoe away from the ropes, but wasn't too much time wasted. Never mind, he decided not to go for the pin, decided to go for something else here. Oh, labeled lock. Trying to put a label on Canoe. But Canoe will not take any labels from anyone. Now Canoe fighting back with his multitude of hits. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Into a pin by the pizza boy. One, but only a one. Jawan getting the shoulder up. Oh, both men trying to go for offense there. Countering each other. Oh! Springboard off the corner, out of the corner, misses. And lands a drop kick in the back by Canoe. Canoe now combination, super kick. After that furious kick combination, Canoe going up top. Looking for another pizza ball. 1, 2, no. 2 count only for the pizza boy. Clothesline. Send up another. Looking similar to what happened with Jawan earlier. Canoe trying to get that energy back in his control, but Jawan, sling blade lands into that drop kick to the side of the skull. Jawan now taking as much opportunity as he can. Gets the folly that Canoe made. Uh-oh, sets Canoe up in the top corner. What is Jawan looking for here? Oh, Canoe fighting back though. Oh, but Jawan pummeling at the back as he climbs up. And now pummels the elbows into the side of that pepperoni skull. Jawan, what are you doing? No. Poison Rana. Dropping him on top of that slice of pepperoni. As Jawan tosses Canoe out the ropes. Scoops him up with Canoe. Kicks the calf out. Uh-oh. Jesus pizza driver. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2.3 it looked like. Jawan getting that shoulder up as well. Canoe on Hart's rope. Phoenix. A little mini pizza bite. And 3. Catching him with a pizza bite. Off the Hart's rope. Jawan Tyler had a hell of a game plan. But it was the experience of the pizza boy that led to the victory here tonight. What could do? Glad to see Jawan back after being gone for a little bit, it seems like. Tonight, A pizza ball was delivered more than one times in one ways. And a nice healthy tip is going to the pizza boy.
Here is your winner, the Blueprint, Cameron Wagner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a word from our commercial sponsors here at Monday Night Munchies. Welcome back from the commercial break, ladies, gentlemen, and all those watching from all over the world, as we skip back into the action with Bofa Rahina taking on Holly Heartthrob in a one-fall contest here this evening. Both these ladies,
The following contest is scheduled for
we saw
making her way to the ring
at the pay-per-view in that Zoom match. Though coming close, not enough though, to gain the spot that was earned by Spari Venditti. Tonight, both these ladies looking to return to their original winning ways. But only one lady can be left standing as the victor tonight here this evening.
And her opponent from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, TNT, Holly Hart.
Vintage Holly Heartthrob making her way to the ring. Trying to see what the future holds for the rest of for this year. For all these competitors tonight. See what happens as Holly takes on a fierce opponent like Bofa Rahina tonight here this evening. Also a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, our main event this evening, a turmoil throwdown match. Oh, both ladies charging at each other and countering each other. Both had a game plan and it was almost too similar for the cause. Now after the collar and elbow tie-up, Rahina trying to set up this back maneuver behind her, behind Holly here, but Holly fighting for the ropes. But a Greco-Roman takedown by Bofa Rahina. And now Rahina dribbling Holly across the mat with the bottom of her heel right to the sternum. Stomps at the arm. And Rahina looking to cause something there, but Holly wisely quickly setting up this collar elbow tie-up to keep the momentum off for her as best as possible. Clean break from both ladies as Rahina pops Holly into the corner, but Holly fights out of it. Both ladies locked up yet again. Maybe Holly's trying to learn some of that MMA grappling that Rahina knows so well, coming in from the MMA world, to help her elevate her ability here at LRW. We see her elevate the leg and kick the rope into it. Trying to stop her in the corner, but Rahina kicks out of it. Single leg takedown by Bofa Rahina. Now Rahina working on the arm yet again, that right arm. But Holly fighting out of it, rolls through into a pin. Putting herself in the corner to keep Rahina from getting a hold of the ropes. Wisely done. But Rahina able to kick out before a count of one. Holly trying to set up something there. Rahina kicks her way out. Puts Holly in the corner. Drops her down. That kick to the knee. Comes across. Oh, went for a knee strike in the corner. Holly moving out the way now. Sends Rahina off the ropes. Picks her up and got caught with a knee strike still. Wonder Woman punch from both of Rahina. And now looking to set up Holly over the rope and puts her to the floor. It's not a battle royale match, so she's not eliminated. She got to the count of 10 to get back in. Rahina off the top with a forearm, misses. Trying to catch Holly before she got back in the ring. And a misjudgment there may have cost her the situation as Holly trying to take control. She shoves down Rahina and then pummels her in the belly. And both ladies have to the count of 10 to get back in the ring. Rear naked choke from Holly Heartthrob. But the submission game of Rahina able to get out of it very quickly. She sends Holly towards the barricade. Now Holly coming back in, but getting caught by Rahina with that guillotine stunner off the ropes, but slides back into the count of 9. Oh, but Rahina, oh, beautiful jackknife powerbomb falling all the way down. And then a single person float over. Back body drop there, almost a back body drop suplex. Modified suplex there. Kick to the backside by Holly Heartthrob, but they're blocking the attempt of Rahina, who may be favoring that arm after she missed and landed on it the wrong way. Trying to go for that Wonder Woman forearm on the outside. In the top, in the corner, top corner there. Drop kick to the knee. Taking down Holly Heartthrob, and now trying to realign the spine, but does not make her give up. Rahina now heading to the apron for a reason, maybe thinking wiser as she catches Holly in the bottom corner, putting the boot to the sternum and throat, trying to choke the air out of her. Rahina now. Neutral corner goes Holly Heartthrob. And up on top that corner goes as both Rahina throws her down by the arm twist onto her shoulder, onto the mat there. And now Rahina from the upper corner. Elbow to the heart. But Rahina's not done. Stomp, my lord. Step ladder stomp. Step ladder double stomp. But only for 2. As it was not enough to put away vintage Holly Heartthrob. And now this is my right here. Cage breaker. Middle of the ring. But Rahina not going for the pin. Rahina though. Oh! Chin check. 1, 2, 3. I believe both for Rahina using Holly as the proverbial sponge to soak up all the anger of both for Rahina not getting the win at the pay-per-view. As both Rahina hitting all the classic moves and then some new ones to not only win the match, but maybe blow off some frustrations after her outcome in that Zoom match. But it's hard to go striker. Neither less to say with a win tonight here at Monday Night Munchies. Buffalo once again back at it for old time's sakes, it seems like. The Eldritch Nightmare. Martin Mythos, the Eldritch Abomination, takes on the twisted insanity of Tukra Mahit in singles contest. Martin coming out with Rihanna Hunter here tonight, hoping maybe to gain the energy off of her win to get him one as well. As the chants go out and the druids begin their summoning, a dark haze falls over the arena. As the Eldritch Abomination makes his way to the ring this evening against a foe he is known all too well here at LRW since the start of Season 2. Being accompanied to the ring by Rihanna Hunter, who we saw in earlier action tonight pick up a big win in a triple threat. Will the same happen for Martin Mythos here tonight? And what implications will this mean leading into the end of the month?
And his opponent from Karachi, Pakistan, weighing in at 217 pounds, Spectacular Ali March!
Tukra Mahit back out here again, trying to create waves in a unique way. That's the way he puts it. Here tonight, against someone he tried to once again before, and it not working in his favor. Will Tukra Mahit be able to finally get something going for him here tonight on the Monday Night Munchies? See both men in the ring currently ready to ring the bell. Both men launching, countering each other. Now Martin grabbing hold of Tukra, putting him into the corner. Martin setting up Tukra's leg there and kicking the leg onto that steel cable rope we call ropes here. Sweeper high German suplex, bouncing his head all the way down on every single rope. On his way to the mat there, now grabbing from behind, trying to set up something here, but Tukra trying to fight out of it, does so, flips it around town. And now Martin trying to fight out of the situation, snapmares him into a side headlock. Keeping Tukra grounded to the mat there. And Martin now keeping a lock on that shoulder. Now to a hammerlock. Tuchel trying to do everything he can to fight out of this close grapple. But so far, Tuchel not having an answer for anything Martin's been doing right now. And Martin got him that hammerlock deep in now, drops him down with a double leg kick. The both men back into the grapple yet again. Martin putting Tuchel against the ropes there. The ref breaking up the... Oh, Martin with a pop to Tuchel. Maybe getting frustrated that Tuchel keeps trying to grapple with him only. And another one. Quick little pop to the jaw as he clotheslines him in the corner. Elbow. Multiple elbows and then talking smack to him. Not letting him fall to the mat. Now he does. That big clothesline. Smart now looking to set up something, maybe short, close hand. Got caught. Gut wrench suplex by Tuchel Mahit. Now stomping away at the left leg. Martin Mythos here. Martin, siding suplex. Tossing Tuchel onto the mat. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on here? Tuchel trying to take advantage of the misdirection there. Missed that chop block, but did catch Martin with that gut wrench suplex yet again. More mind games by the twisted mind of Tuchel Mahit, but not working out against an Eldritch Abomination like it is with Martin in that DDT. Now Tuchel the bottom corner, Martin running in. Oh, but Tuchel getting the boot up in time to keep Martin from doing something. And a drop kick to the tentacled face. The Eldritch Abomination. Tuchel up top. Whoopee cushion drop. Lands into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. That whoopee cushion senton. Not getting the win for Tuchel as he drops the knee onto the arm there. Now Tuchel stomping away at the side of the face of Martin Mythos. Martin now, fireman's carry reversal. Trying to take the moment away from Tuchel. So he picks him up. Hauls from the other side of the ring and stun gun across the top of the ropes. And now Martin now deadlift into the rear naked choke. Tentacle tournament connecting. But Tuchel able to get out of it. Martin now fighting out of this hold by Tuchel. Big boot misses, but not that clubbing blow. It's Martin now. Deadlift, throwing gut wrench, dear Lord. Tossing his carcass aside. Oh, he's got the arms trapped. Oh, these forearms and elbows to the back of the skull of Tuchel Mahit. It's going to be tasting flavors of colors the next couple of days, I guarantee it, is Martin teeing off on Tuchel with this combination of powers and a hammerlock body slam on the Tuchel Mahit there. Martin picking off Tuchel by the head. Oh! Headbutt to the skull, Tuchel Mahit. Now that axe handle drop there. Bounce off the rope, flips him over. Tuchel rolled out, but got caught by Martin getting back up on the apron. Martin now, wait a minute. Back body drop onto the apron. Second hardest part of the ring. Oh, Tucker fighting off Martin finally. Finding a moment of lapsed judgment. And, oh, sidewalk slam. All the way on the floor on that thin padding. Protecting him from the concrete there. Martin fighting back, count of 5. He sends Tucker back in. Martin climbing back into the ring. And now Martin waiting for Tucker to get up. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh! Absolute devastation. But no. 2 count only. It's the absolute devastation not hitting the final mark there. Off the ropes. Martin going for something. Got blocked. Tucker trying to go for something. Get caught with a punch. Turn the favor to Martin there. Tucker belly to belly. Suplex into a pin. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. For the Eldritch Abomination. Whoopee Crook Senton. Misses. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Sling blade. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Caught him with that mind wipe sling blade. Dragging everything down. And causing Tucker Mahik to forget where he was tonight. As the Eldritch Abomination picks up a win here this evening. What's next for our Eldritch Tour? And what implications will it lead to here in the near future?
Here is your winner, the Masked Man, Martin Macho.
Coming up next, tag team action set here tonight as the Royal Salvation looks to take on the team of that 90s team here at Monday Night Munchies. As you hear the horns a blaring, out comes 2 men who have tried to do everything possible to earn what they felt was a guarantee at being the 2 bad dudes of LRW.
Is a tag team match set for 1 fall.
Royal Salvation making their way to the ring to continue on climbing back up the ladder so they can win, they can become the next #1 contestants for those titles in the 2 bad dudes division. Will we get a royal declaration tonight and see the future unveil early on here this evening?
And their opponents at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Ralph the Originals.
That 90s team. Ralph and Paul Retro here this evening to try to get back on track towards a #1 contendership. Traditional tag team rules applied here tonight for this contest. Here we go. We see King JJ and Ralph Retro starting it out here. JJ fighting out of the corner of that 90s team. Sending Ralph now into his own partner's corner. As Royal Salvation getting off the first tag team maneuver here tonight. That dive flying shoulder tackle. But Ralph kicking Pedro off. To try to get the swing back of things. Oh, these powerful slaps. And combination of strikes across the whole body. Ralph tags in Paul. Paul Retro now in the whites. Coming out here tonight. Oh, getting tossed across the rope. Pedro got caught though. As Paul steps between the uprights. Onto the belly. Double axe handle drop. Off a hard trump lands, but Paul catching, or Pedro catching Paul with that dragon screw leg with JJ there to help distract. Paul quick enough for that neck breaker by his partner. Now Ralph sending Pedro out the ropes. Pedro a little too quick for Ralph, but catches him off the rebound, puts him into his partner's corner. As that 90s team looks to set up something here. What are they looking for here? Full power clothesline connects. Double stomp to the left arm of the Spanish Savior. As Ralph Retro now sends him back into the corner of that 90s team. They set up for a combination here. Oh, assisted suplex. Out of the corner. As Paul looks to get a pin on Pedro. One. Only a one though. Paul now. Flurry of blows. Picking up. Sweeping the leg. Ended out twisting backdrop. Paul now on Hart's rope. Waiting for Pedro to get to his feet. Drop kick, but he moves. Paul moving out the way there. Pedro moving out the way of Paul's drop kick, with Paul able to reverse after the pickup and dragon screw into a heel lock out of the corner. Trying to keep the Spanish Savior from getting any kind of aerial offense and speed going here this evening in this match. Oh, hopped over. Oh, come on. Dirty kick to the side of the skull. And a movie king. Seated position. Lands flush for Paul Retro. Paul now trying to tag in that Ralph maybe for something here. Both men go for an offense and dodge each other. Paul sent to the apron as Pedro looks to do something here. Uh-oh. Rebound, stunner lands. Sends Paul onto the floor as now Ralph being attacked by Pedro. With the same sprint or rebound stunner on him, but didn't realize Paul got back in the ring. Float over DDT. Spiked him into the mat. And right now, Paul is all alone for the moment. Super kick caught by Pedro. Trips him up. And now, single leg Boston Crab going across the other way, but Ralph picking that knee and leg he put damage on earlier to help him get out of that situation. Drop kick for Pedro. Now on the apron, looking to get springy with the thingy. Springboard, Hurricane Rana lands for the Spanish Savior, but so does that kick to the skull by Paul Retro. Paul now kicking the spine. With such fierceness and force, he tags in Ralph, the fresher of the two men. As they have been wisely quick enough to Cut off the rope between Pedro and his partner. Pedro, though, fighting out of it. Wheelbarrow DDT lands for Pedro Hernandez. Now Pedro setting up Paul into the corner of Royal Salvation. Finally tagging in King JJ. JJ coming in with a big punch to the diaphragm, but Paul with a reverse of an elbow into a monkey flip. Sending JJ onto the mat, onto the floor there. And Paul now tagging in Ralph. As Paul now with that flying forearm as well. Just Ralph in the ring there. And misspoke there. JJ seeing Paul coming after him. Slips out of that powerbomb. Drops down. Into a reverse DDT. And a knee left to the side of the jaw by JJ. Count of 5 happens. As Paul getting back to his feet. Paul back up and even back in the ring at a count of 6. Pedro tosses Paul into the corner. He's looking for another double team maneuver from Royal Salvation here. The back body drop. Ralph calling for Paul to tag him in. Paul not close enough as Yoshi Tonic lands for the Spanish Savior. And now Pedro picking up Paul to one knee. Drop kick right into the mush. Lands it flush. Now Paul being put up on the corner by Pedro. Pedro, wheelbarrow DDT. Lands it down flush into the pin, but no, there's Ralph. Right there to break it up as soon as possible. Paul tossed into the corner of Royal Salvation, but not going for the double team maneuver. And gets out of it and drop kick to the belly. Pedro Hernandez. Paul now goes to work on Pedro, picking him up off the mat here. Throws him into his partner's corner. Pummel. And now setting up for something here is Ralph. Charges in with a clothesline. Uh-oh. Full-on combination. It's time for the TV Guide. TV Guide connects for that 90s team. Only a 1 count as King JJ comes in. Breaks up the pin attempt by that 90s team. Oh, and rake the ice. Using the bottom of the boots there. Ralph going for an axe handle drop off the Hart's rope. Misses as Pedro moved out the way, but caught him with that clothesline off the ropes. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh. See there, Pedro getting that shoulder up before the count of 3 can be called. Pedro fight off Ralph, trying to attempt some kind of move. Single leg drop kick lands for Pedro. Pedro now. High kick, low kicks. Into a DDT. Pedro now finally heading back to his partner's corner. Tags in King JJ. Ralph rolling on the outside there. Trying to strategize real quick with Paul. King JJ countering. After he got back in, counters the outside into a hip toss. The JJ thrown to his own corner. And now Ralph kicking the rope into that knee and thigh. King JJ, oh. We'll be right back, lock. That Kimura lock, half and half applied, but no. JJ gets out of it with a clothesline. Ralph trying to crawl to Paul, gets the tag. JJ went for the elbow, thinking he could catch him still, but no, missed it. But now King JJ twisting it around. Uh-oh. Royal decree. Middle of the ring. And out working on the knee and ankle of Paul Retro. King JJ tweaking at it. Twisting it all the wrong ways there. As JJ tosses Paul into the corner. Paul gets out of it for a moment, but gets caught in that Russian leg sweep. Russian. I think it's just a leg sweep. Toss him in the corner. Royal Salvation. Pummel to the gut of Paul Retro. Pedro looking to do something there, but decides against it. Throws Paul against the ropes. Got caught! Salvation cutter. Lands flush, but there was Ralph to break up the pin. As Paul catches Pedro with an enziguri there. And now sends Pedro into his partner's corner, but Pedro fights out on the wrong side of town. Tosses him in the corner of Royal Salvation. But Pedro fights out of it this time. Crucifix pin into the cover one. But only a one is, looks like JJ there may have helped Pedro roll through it, being that close to the ropes. Paul trying to showboat a bit here. And got caught for his trouble. Pedro puts him in the corner, now stomps away at him. Into the bottom corner. Paul getting back up though, no problems it seems like. JJ tagged in. Paul going for something there. JJ blocked him. Rolls through. Sweeping neckbreaker. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Like tossing a cloak over his shoulder. King JJ with that sweeping neckbreaker. Knocking out the lights of Paul Retro. Gives Royal Salvation the win here tonight. Though that 90s team had a bit of a game plan, it seemed like. Royal Salvation able to find their grit and weather the storm to gain themselves a win here this evening on Monday Night Munchies.
Here are your winners, King JJ and the Savior, Pedro Hernandez, the Varsity Club.
Where will this put Royal Salvation on the bracket towards another title shot? It is now time for our main event of the evening, as 8 superstars will enter in this turmoil throwdown match, and the last person standing may earn an opportunity for something interesting to happen at our end of the month pay-per-view, Loving Destruction.
The following is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
As the rules of the turmoil throwdown has been agreed, we're now going to see which competitor out of these 8, which 2 will start the match. And it looks like things are about to get insane, as one half of Circus O'Craze, the one and only the Lunatic, makes their way to the ring, not empty-handed, mind you. Does Insanity think they have the opportunity that if they win the match, it'll go towards something that Circus O'Craze both want? Or is this all in the interest of Insanity itself? Hard to tell early on right now, but we will see how things go tonight as this Turmoil Throwdown match commences.
And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, spectacular Susan Smash.
Susan Smashing, who made an appearance earlier tonight, interfering in the opening contest between Belisca Winters and Marcadia Stevenson. A lot of questions to the motivation behind why she did so. But here tonight, a lot of ideas of what motivation she has if she ends up winning this match here for a golden opportunity at the pay-per-view. But here we go. Lunatic with a cutter out of the corner. Starting things off already. You want to be the last person standing in this match as Lunatic trying to pick up Susan. Susan not letting it happen. Saito suplex. Lands for Susan Smashing, but Lunatic fights out of his way. Get back to his feet, now putting Susan on the mat there. Working the arm as the next contestant comes to the ring. Entrant number 3. Susan, recognizing that music, maybe going for a weapon now, but there's Kendall Kidman. Kendall stopping Susan from grabbing a kendo stick there. She grabs her own. Susan returned the favor. And now Lunatic coming out to the floor. Single leg drop kick into a shooting star press. On to Susan Smashing. Looks like Lunatic's not having time. Oh! Cotton candy cutter. Lands for Lunatic. Tries to pick her up again though, but Susan able to hold herself down long enough. And now stunning drop onto that guardrail on the Lunatic as Kendall Kidman was awaiting in the ring. Got caught though by Ajiro Akarifi, who's the next entrant into the throwdown. Reversing the pin attempt and now pummeling away at Kendall Kidman in the corner. Lunatic, cutter on that Akarifi, but Susan with that candlestick smashing on the back of Lunatic, and now Kendall driving Susan face first in the mat, and then that cartwheel senton on the Akarifi. Kendall trying to clean house here. Pummels after Susan there. Making her way to the ring. Glorious Odin running. Wisely coming in now with a kendo stick, seeing Akarifi being in the ring already. The big fella to be taken on. Susan 1031 slam. Now, TKO. TKO drive by Owen Freeman, by Owen running. On to Susan Smashing as more bodies float the ring. Wait a minute. Up in the body of Susan Smashing into a double pounce. Moonsault on the Kendall Kidman. Only for one count, maybe 2. As Owen running and stomping away Akarifi, the local talent. But we saw him get a big win against Freeman at the pay-per-view here tonight. Trying to keep that momentum underneath them. Pin attempt by Lunatic on the Susan Smashing, only a 2 count. As running now going after our local talent here. After the match they had, reversed. Tossed them over top of them. As the next entrant comes in. I believe we have 2 more after this individual, if I'm not mistaken. German suplex on one side. Snumgun on the other as Kendall Kidman attacks Yuri King Kang with that sledgehammer as she was coming out. But Yuri dropping it, making her drop it and caught her with a hurricane right on out. Akarivi attacking Kendall. That Luthez press. Big fella splashing overrun on the mat. Susan looking for this clubbing blow. Driving Insanity's face into the mat now. And now Kendall hearing the music going after who's coming there next, which is Alan Barker of the A and B connection. But there goes Yuri after Kendall. We got action up on the ramp and in the ring. Kind of hard to see who's doing what, but we've got Alan Bradley in the match now. May have been miscounted, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe all 8 competitors are now in the ring. And it's all a matter of who's the last person standing. Spanish fly by European Gang. On to the local talent. Leaping that European uppercut on the Barker on the outside. Fisherman Buster into the pin. Susan Owing out Pikachu. Twisting back body suplex. Running with a pin on the Susan, but with the legs up. The ref caught him though as Akarivi was addressing him about what happened. Got him getting away. Oh, Yuri thrown off the corner. Akarivi clubbing him. Oh, candlestick thrown. 2 count for Susan. On to Lunatic. Double team. Russian leg sweep on the Kendall Kimmer's local talent. Goes for the pin. But barely a 1 count. Zachary with that big fall down. Into that leap, back leap. Leg drop. And a cutter. Once again by Insanity on to the local talent this time. But now working on Susan. Running, blocking. The chair shot. Oh my lord. Choke slam toss. On to Alan Barker by the local talent. And running gets drop kick by Akarifi. Akarifi picking up Yuri King Kang. Mountain drop. A Safari Hunt. Took her on Safari. The mountain from Africa. The big Afghan mountain though. Oh, black hole slam, won't you clam? 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Zachary able to get his shoulder up in time. Pinfall by Kendall Kidman on the horn running. But only 2. Oh, Alan Parker with a fat. Catching both big men. With clubbing blows. Now Parker trying to eliminate the local talent. But only a 2 count. Kendall working on Yuri in the corner over there. Alley-oop bomb, but not going for the pin. Everyone out picking apart who they can. Scooping a slam by Insanity on Alan Barker. Kendall teeing off on the Owen running. Insanity, oh! Interesting elbow drop lands, but only a 2 count for Owen running back for Kendall Kidman there. Sandy with a pinfall now. 1, 2. No, 2. Cover breaker by Kidman on the Yuri. Akarivi possibly going for a choke slam on the Kendall. Backstabber by Yuri King Kang. Karana by Kendall Kidman. German suplex in the movie King. A lot of action. And Insanity happening here. Double teams. Oh, got blocked. Kendall Kidman fights out of it. Uh-oh. Cartwheel driver. Into the pin. 2 count only as the local talent hitting that schoolboy bomb. On the Susan smash, but only a 2 count jackknife by Akarifi on to Kendall Kidman. Only a 2 count there. A lot of 2s. Not no 3s so far. Kendall with a wheelbarrow into a double stomp on Insanity. As the bodies are piling up on the floor here. The action on the outside as well. Kendall, wait a minute. Bulldog! On Alfred kicks out. Now Lunatic. Insanity. Take it on. Yuri in the middle of the ring with that black hole slam. Insanity. Super kick to the side. Let's go. Brain scrambler into the pin. But only two. Kendall with the baseball bat catches Susan. And the big fellow with the sledgehammer catches Kendall. I believe everybody but, yes, Akarivi back into the ring. Akarivi making his way back into the ring slowly. Uh-oh. Running driver on the local talent. Into the pin. Judy Cutter in the other corner. White bread by Alan Blacker. And a lunatic insanity has been eliminated by Yuri King Kang. Susan fighting out of the grass for the local talent. Yuri trying to get that handstand on the run, but Run moved out the way. Now Yuri attacking Runner with that twisting head scissors. Akari with a schoolboy on the Yuri, trying to catch her off guard, but only a 1 count. Oh, Shote! Hey, it's a Shote! Into the pin, 2. Oh, 2 count only on the Barker. As the local talent trying to get the Shote off. Ripcord forearm. Susan with a schoolgirl roll up on the running. Only 2. Only 1 elimination so far. Who will be the next one? Downtown smash on the running, but there's Akarivi with a bulldog on the Susan smashing. Local talent tossing Barker into the barricade. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Fisherman driver into the pin. And Akarivi's out of there. We're down to 6. Kidman trying to attack local talent as he had Susan set up in the corner. And now, wait a minute, what's the big fella doing here? I believe the big fella, Muscle Buster, as Running going for the pin on Kidman. But no, only 2. Muscle Buster by the local talent. And now looking to eliminate Susan. Only 2 count there. As Barker. Price is Right connects. The big fella trying to plow over everybody he can. Oh, Lord, Susan smashing with a big power slam onto the big fella. Now a light got the match. There's Running steps between the uprights on the Alan Barker. Running. Looking for the Running driver. Lands it. But does not go. Shit. But does not go for the pin. He's Yuri distracted and smash mouth by Susan smashing on the Kendall Kimball, but only for 2. As a gorilla press slam by Running on the Yuri King Kang. Now Susan. Water wheel drop. And water wheel. Into the pin. And Running's eliminated by Susan smashing. Generation break by Alan Barker onto Yuri King Kang. Oh! Reverse power slam by the big fella. So he goes after attacking Susan, and now the cravat choke on the ropes. Down to the final 5. Yuri with a clothesline on the local talent. And now going off to the apron, springboard, hurricane right on Susan smashing. She attacks Barker, who comes back into the ring now. Snaps to play on the way. Now the crazy cutie. Yuri King Kang trying to attack the big fella. Back caught. Double leg takedown into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count, but Yuri reverses into a sit-out pin. Reverse to a victory roll pin. 1. Back and forth reversals. Finally, both of them break it up. Oh, 10-point driver by Yuri King Kang. 2. No, 2 count only. You see Susan working on the Barker here. Sit out squasher. Twisting, tilting, head scissors. Lands on the Susan, smashing by Yuri King Kang. Yuri tossing the big fella into the ref. But the big fella's got other plans. Choke slam all the way down. Price is right on the Kendall Kidman. 1, 2, 3. As Kendall's eliminated. Code breaker on the Yuri by Alan Barker. Twisting around with that cutter on the local talent, but only a 2 count. Yuri going for a shooting star press on the Susan. Got her knees up in time, but got caught with a drop kick by Alan Barker after that. As Barker goes to work on Yuri in the corner. Yuri found out of it. Drop kick caught. Step between the uprights. Oh, big fella catches him into a schoolboy. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only for the big fella. Now Barker tying up with him. And the big fella gets caught with a candlestick across the skull. And then the candlestick broken across the body of Yuri King Kang by Susan smashing. Uh-oh. Quarter drop by Susan smashing. 1, 2. Barker still on it though. Final 4. Reverse springboard drop kick by Yuri King Kang on the Susan. It's the big fella looking to do something to Barker. Full fall power slam. Yuri trying to pick up the big fella. Doesn't work out as she gets caught. Oh! Hip toss. Now going to work back on Barker. Uh-oh. Rolls him through. Wait a minute. Schoolboy bomb. 1, 2, 3. As Alan Barker is eliminated, we're down to the final 3 in this match here. Yuri with a knee lift to the big fella. And now getting on the apron, looking to get shotgun slingshot for shotgun senton wins. But Susan catching Yuri with a schoolgirl pin. But only for a 1, luckily. Yuri rolls through, kicking and striking at Susan into a DDT. There's the big fella. Grabbing her from the back. Sidewalk slam. Puts her down on the mat. There's the big fella looking for a weapon maybe. But just looking to catch a breather. Susan getting attacked. Blocks the shote. But block the card. Clothesline STO combination. Yuri now tossing the big fella. No, big fella tossed her in the corner. And setting up Yuri now for something big. Oh, having a meeting of the minds with a turnbuckle is Yuri King Kang. But she fights out of it and sends the big fella to meet the turnbuckle instead. Susan now wisely taking the time to take out there. Oh, jawbreaker by the big fella. Ducks the Mongolian chop. It gets caught with a knee lift. Yuri catching Susan. Tilt the world. Head scissors. Lands flush. Big fella set up fireman's carry on Yuri, but Yuri fights out of it. And a clubbing blow, couple strikes, puts the big fella on the ropes. Yuri grabs that bat, decides against it. Oh no! Susan with a smash. Smash connects. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. Classic smash trap now working. Oh, the big boot to Susan smashing as the big fella got the hand up. Looking for something there, but Susan blocked it. Susan! What a drop on the big fella. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And he's out of there. It's down to Yuri King Kang. And Susan smashing Next pinfall submission. Wins the whole thing as the wheelbarrow DDT Bulldog off of the corner. Lance Fletch for Yuri. Into a pin. 1, 2, and it's over. Yuri King Kane, weathering the storm of 7 other opponents, coming out on top with a big win tonight. What plans are now in place after her victory, and what is she actually going to earn at the end of the month at Love and Destruction? Only time will tell of what else can come about here at LRW. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. Thank you for coming on by and hanging out with us. We'll be back on Wednesday for some more Fat Man with Arkham. Here, same fat time, same fat channel. However, I have been your host for tonight's event, and I hope to see you all for the next one in the near future. Have a good night, a good rest of your week, and a good start to your February.